Welcome you all to today's topic, the tsunami of class 8. My dear student, I hope you remember part 1, part 2. So today we will be dealing on part 3 or the last part. Before moving to the story, let us read a beautiful quote written by Josette Serra. A silent tsunami which knows no borders is sweeping the world. Now let us see the story. As we all know, part 1 was the story of Archipelago and Meghna. Part 2 was the story of Tilly Smith. And part 3, today we are going to read about a story of Kadalor Coast. Now look at the lines. Before the giant waves slammed into the coast in India and Sri Lanka, wild and domestic animals seems to know what was about to happen. As I told you from the beginning of the chapter, there was a question that does the animal sense this tsunami beforehand? And I said yes, because they are the reptile animals. Some animals live inside the burrow. So when they find or when they hear this sound of trembling and all, they simply come out from their holes. So here, before the giant waves slammed into the coast in India and Sri Lanka, what happened? Wild and domestic animals seems to know what was about to happen. They fled. They fled to safety. That means they ran away to a safety place, and elephants screamed and ran for the higher grounds. Dogs refused to go outdoors, and flamingos abandoned their low-lying breeding areas. Zoo animals rushed into their shelter. So see, my dear student, how the condition would be. Here and there, all the animals are screaming and running out for safety. Many people believe that animals possess a sixth sense and know when the earth is going to shake. As I told you, as they live in under the ground, they exactly the first one to know what is happening to the earth, and therefore they come out because they possess a sixth sense. So experts believe that animals feel the earth's vibration first. And the fact is that the giant waves that rolled through the Indian Ocean killed more than 150,000 people in a dozen countries. So see, my dear student, the condition if the tsunami comes or occur, but not many animals have been reported dead, because as we know, the animals is having sixth sense. They are god gifted, so that is the reason there is no death rate for animals. It's all about people. Along India's Kadalor coast, where thousands of people perished, buffaloes, goats, dogs were found unharmed. That means all the animals are safe rather than people are swept away. 60 visitors were washed away from the Patnanangal beach inside the park. So no animals' carcasses were found except for two water buffaloes. So two water buffaloes were swept away in the water, but none other were dead. A Sri Lankan gentleman who lives on the coast near the galleys said his two dogs would not go for their daily run on the beach. So here a Sri Lankan gentleman who was having two dogs, he narrated that his two dogs were not going for daily run. They are usually excited to go on this outing, he said. That means before they were very excited to go for outing, but when they sense, my dear student, the sixth sense of these animals, they became aware of this tsunami. So these two dogs of this Sri Lankan man, they are very happy to go out. Usually they are very happy to go out with him. But due to this tsunami, because they have already sensed and they don't have words that they will simply say that, okay, tsunami is going to happen and be alert. No. So they are animals and they are showing some signs to their owner. So this time what happened, these two dogs, they did not go out for the outing, but on that day refused to go and most probably saved his life. See, one way or the other, the dog came to know that there is tsunami and he saved his owner's life. So I hope you enjoyed the third part as well. I want each and everyone to go back to your books, turn your pages, and read it by yourself. So, thank you all for hearing me. If you have any comments, feedbacks, do comment on my chat box. Thank you so much.